Hello, my name is Ashwini Sharma, and I'd like to welcome you to our session at Microsoft Ignite. We have some new, exciting things to share that can help you optimize the way you work. Our team is passionate about helping users and organizations around the world, just like yourself, understand how to improve your business processes through automation so you can get valuable time back for what matters most. One of the ways we help accomplish this is through robotic process automation, or RPA. With RPA, a software robot can mimic the activities you would perform, like mouse moves and clicks or keyboard input, to complete a well-defined task, usually involving desktop applications or websites. It's a powerful capability that offers nearly unlimited possibilities. And according to Gartner, the RPA software market is growing with a recorded revenue growth of almost 40% in 2020, up by over $500 million compared to 2019. And by next year, more than 90% of large organizations will have deployed some form of RPA, up from 55% in 2019. Power Automate is Microsoft's RPA offering. With the Power Automate for Desktop app, citizen developers can automate in no time, while also providing advanced functionality for more complex automations. Designed for coders and non-coders alike, users can choose from hundreds of pre-built drag-and-drop actions that help them automate with RPA faster, such as launch applications, send mouse click, and extract text from PDF. Precise error handling helps ensure these automations run without fail. Custom UI elements can help save time from app updates, and with step-by-step execution, you can test your automation with greater ease. And now we're making the user experience in Power Automate even easier. First, anyone using Windows 11 can build their own automation without additional cost. Right from the Start menu, you can begin creating your personal automation with Microsoft Power Automate because it's built right into Windows 11. While we are empowering everyone to automate, we're also helping organizations scale their RPA installations. Customers have told us it is hard to manually provision, register, and manage machines they use for RPA. This is especially problematic when they have unpredictable spikes in demand, like at the end of a quarter. Well, we've got great news to help make this experience easier. We're happy to announce the preview of this Azure Virtual Desktop Starter Kit. This kit enables admins to easily provide elastic scale for their RPA workloads, benefiting from the power of the Microsoft Cloud. In a few short steps, the Azure Virtual Desktop Starter Kit can be rolled out, automatically turning on virtual machines when there's additional work and shutting them down when needed. Many customers already have a VDI system in place and prefer to use that. Well, in fact, you can customize this starter kit to orchestrate on-demand scaling behavior over your own infrastructure. Now, as you scale RPA throughout your organization, it's critical to do it in a responsible way. Today, we're also proud to announce preview of data loss prevention policies for desktop flows. With this, administrators have unprecedented control to easily configure what actions those automations can perform and suspend automations that do not conform to your governance rules. These rules can also be customized for different needs, so the finance team can have different set of constraints than the marketing or the sales teams, for example. This capability, combined with centralized execution logging and auditing, will enable organizations to scale with confidence. And finally, anyone using Microsoft Teams can simply go to the store to find pre-built templates for automations that are available to them. With just a couple of clicks, anyone can build automations for themselves or their workgroup. As you can tell, the latest set of releases are packed with functionality that will help you adopt automation more easily, at scale, and with confidence. With RPA, users can perform personal automation by copying and pasting data across applications or automating powerful business functions on the back end, like processing purchase orders and streamline loan applications. This technology can help your business move faster today. Now that we have looked at Power Automate, I'm excited to hand it over to Christine, who is going to talk through a cool new feature in Process Advisor that can help you optimize how you work and think of automation in new ways.
Thank you, Ash. I'm Christy Jeffson, and I'm very excited to announce a new update for Process Advisor. I'll share with you what we've been hearing from customers and what we're building to help you uncover new insights so you can optimize your overall business workflows. Let's dive into it. Let's talk about how optimizing your workflows can help empower everyone in the business to make smarter, data-driven decisions. To do this, you need to first understand how you work so that you can identify inefficiencies in your business processes and workflows. Business processes are part of our everyday lives. But for the most part, we don't take the time to understand or decipher all the details behind our processes. Let's take a deeper look at some of the key challenges we encounter in our business processes. First, digital transformation can be overwhelming because you often don't know where to start, what to prioritize, and if you're making progress towards your measurable goals. Without appropriate data, you don't know where to start analyzing the processes, which workflows are manual or time-consuming, and ultimately, you don't know where you'd gain the most ROI if you work differently. Second, processes are complex, and often there's numerous unknown steps. And even if you know these steps, there are often disconnects between teams, business, your processes, making it impossible to know where to begin or what exceptions might be made. And finally, we all get stuck in patterns. We have a hard time knowing what to change in our processes. We often rely on people to define our processes, but these are often not followed by everyone, or they become out of date very quickly, making it difficult to know where to change our workflows. We've designed Process Advisor, which is part of Power Automate, to navigate these changes. Process Advisor brings together two powerful capabilities. I'm excited to announce that starting today, our new capability, Process Mining, is now in preview. Task Mining, which has been generally available since May, enables users to capture their actions on the desktop. But now with Process Mining, you can use your business data from your core applications, which are key to understanding your cross-departmental and core enterprise business processes. Process Mining is available in Process Advisor, and it ties together the insights that you get from your business processes with the low-code automation in Power Automate. Process Mining helps your organization go even further to streamline your work. And it does it by, first, the intuitive interface makes it easy to get started. Whether you're a data expert or business user, Process Mining has an intuitive experience to guide you through easily onboarding your business data. Secondly, you can customize your insights by selecting attributes from your business data to serve as filters in the resulting process analytics. And lastly, the Process Map and Analytics help you glean insights into your processes. The easy-to-use custom filters provide fast track to identifying bottlenecks and repetitive activities in your processes that, when improved, drive the highest impact. Process Advisor leverages Microsoft Power Platform from Dataverse to Power Automate and Power BI to help analyze and visualize your processes. To get started, there's 5 basic steps for building out your process insights. First, create a process by launching the intuitive wizard from Process Advisor to set up a new process. Second, upload your data from your systems of record from your organization using the embedded data flows to select your data sources. Third, customize your analytics filters by selecting the desired attributes to create your custom filters. Fourth, you can analyze your process with a process map that outlines the steps, time duration, and variant frequency to provide you with greater details behind your processes so that you can glean new insights. And lastly, based on the process map and deeper analytics and insights, you can zoom in on where the key bottlenecks might exist in your process and start looking for ways to optimize these processes. But that's enough talking. Let's get a closer look to see how this plays out. Stephanie's a financial operations manager working for a large enterprise and wants to understand where there are inefficiencies in the procure-to-pay process. She decides to try out process mining capabilities in Process Advisor. Once in Process Advisor, she's met with an intuitive first-run experience which helps her create a new process to analyze. She selects the new process mining capability, which is the data button, and then clicks Create to move to the next step in creating her process. Stephanie is able to select from a variety of data sources, all supported by Power Platform data flows, to connect to her business data. In this case, she has her data in Excel, so selects Excel Workbook from the options. She then selects Upload File option and chooses her Excel workbook and confirms her connection details. Once her Excel workbook is loaded into Process Advisor, she can preview her data and make sure it's correct and nothing has been missed. Leveraging Power Query, the data transformation engine in data flows, she has the option to transform her data. She can filter out records she doesn't want to appear or rename values to be more intuitive using a variety of transformation options in Power Query. Or she can simply map the data to the process mining required fields. She can then select additional attributes to be used as custom filters in the analytics, so she can deep dive into the procure-to-pay process, for example, by region. Now that Stephanie has her data loaded in maps, she runs analysis and can see the process map in analytics. She looks at the top variant to see the most common path people are taking, to understand if there's any obvious areas for improvement. She sees on the map that the invoice review step is red. This signals that it's running slower overall. She can also see that her filters for region and other attributes are available for her to drill down further. Since she now knows that the invoice review step has been time-consuming, and from her experience that it's mostly manual and uses desktop applications, she decides to set up a task mining process. This will capture the desktop user interactions and activity, so she can work with her colleagues to identify areas for optimization. After creating the process, she decides to kick off things by recording the invoice review process. It opens the Power Automate desktop, which is now built into Windows 11. She clicks record and goes through her workflow as usual. Once she's done, she would like to include some of her colleagues, so she adds them to the process so they can also record. This provides a variety of work styles and scenarios so she can get deeper and richer insights. Once everyone has completed their recordings and finished annotating the recordings to add the core groupings and activities, she runs the analysis to uncover insights about how they can best optimize this step. She sees that downloading the goods receipt and entering the invoice details seems to be causing the biggest slowdowns. She looks at the application analytics where she's able to see which applications they're spending most time in. All of these insights help Stephanie determine where to make change and where to optimize the process. She notices in the process map there are blue icons that indicate that there's a recommendation for her to build a cloud flow to automate portions of her process. She's taken directly to the Cloudflow Designer, where she sees hints and recommendations in the right pane. It shows her the process and the areas she can consider automating. She can quickly add a connector and configure it to start her flow. She even sees that for approving the invoice, she could use Teams, which has Approvals app from Power Automate, to really make things easier. Now she's able to easily build the cloud flow or hand off to an automation specialist. Now, Stephanie's group has built and deployed the new automation for North America first. So she wants to go back and see if she can see the impact on our overall procure-to-pay process before they move forward with their global deployment. She updates the data and goes to the analytics. She sees that the invoice review is still red. She selects from her custom filters and chooses North America from her region list. She sees there's a significant decrease from 20 days to 3 days. This is huge, resulting not only in reduced costs for the manual hours spent, but also a higher frequency of getting discounts. All in all, with Process Advisor, she was able to get the insights she needed to find the areas to optimize, and with the seamless integration with Power Automate, she was able to easily make the changes, optimizing the business, and resulting in great value across the board. Customers are already finding great value with Process Advisor today. Customers like FarmScript have been able to reduce costs in their billing process, and were able to implement it quickly due to the easy-to-use interface. And we're seeing more adoption across industries like Fidelity Factory, T-Mobile, who are all looking for new scenarios and opportunities to optimize their business processes. So let's recap. Today you saw Power Automate delivering more and more capabilities with RPA by streamlining the automation experience in Windows 11, and even more scalability with the Azure Virtual Desktop Starter Kit. We discussed how, on top of driving more automation, you can optimize your business processes using the insights from the new process mining feature in Process Advisor. And we underscored and went deeper into turning all the insights you get from process mining into action. All of this works together to help your organization harness the power of automation and process mining. There are several other inspiring sessions available to you at Ignite. I encourage you to check them out and learn more. And be sure to try the preview of process mining. Thank you.